Welcome yogis to my 5 yoga pose challenge for focus and concentration. It helps us deal with the emotional highs and lows of life and the multitasking, the competing deadlines and all the distractions that we have every day of our lives. So these yoga poses will help you to find an inner focus and to tackle those challenges with energy and with concentration so that we can achieve more and feel more balanced in our lives. We're going to start with 3 breaths. So sitting tall in easy pose with your legs crossed. Bring your arms out to the side. Taking a deep inhale up. Look up at your fingertips. Exhale them back to your heart. Just pause before the next breath. Inhaling up. Going as slowly as you can. Exhale. Back to your heart. The key for focus is to not be in a rush. Enjoy each moment of the movement and the sensations in your body. Exhaling back to your heart. Our first yoga pose today is Warrior 2. So come up and stand on your yoga mats. Bring your right leg forward, bend the knee just over the ankle. Make sure the back leg is straight and the back foot is 45 degrees. We're going to go ahead, bring your arms up. We're going to work with Drishti today. This is a eye contact with a single point to help us stay focused. So bring your eyes to your middle finger, just the very tip of your middle finger. We're going to take some deep breaths here, keeping your gaze on that Drishti point. And keeping your mental focus on your breath. If your arms start to ache here, feel free to either slightly bend the elbows or even bring your back arm down. The most important thing is that we keep our mind still. If you want to go a bit lower to stretch your hamstrings, just drop the hips, but make sure the knee is always over the ankle. You're going to take 2 more breaths here, still keeping your Drishti on your middle finger. And on the end of the next exhale, just simply turn around. If you want to drop the arms in between, shake out the shoulders. Bend the knees so that it's over the ankle but no further, and then bringing the arms up and finding your Drishti, the very tip of your middle finger. Find a place in this pose where you feel okay, where you feel comfortable. So if the shoulders are aching, you can go ahead, bend the elbows. In yoga, we find a balance between ease, comfort, and challenge. So we can challenge ourselves while keeping our inner focus and our concentration. Deep breathing. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed. We're going to take 2 more breaths. And at the end of your next exhale, we're going to step forward. So bring your feet hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees just a little to begin with. Interlace the hands, and we're going to come into chair pose. So as you drop the hips, draw the arms up. Open the chest, drawing the palms up to the sky. And again, we want to find that balance between ease and challenge. This time our Drishti is going to be a point of focus on the floor. So find something on the floor, something small that you can keep your eye contact focused on. If it feels too challenging for the legs, just come up, bring the hips up a little. best method for focus is to start easy. Practice, 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 and as you find this easier, start to go deeper. If you do this every day, and each day, just go a little deeper into your chair pose. Again, if your shoulders ache, just bend the elbows. Deep breathing, really challenging yourself in this strong yoga pose to keep your focus on your drishti with your eyes and on your breath with your mind. So keep that focus on the inhale and the exhale. 2 more breaths. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to your heart. Just for a moment, close your eyes. Feel the feet into the ground. Feel your heart beating. When we want to find internal focus, bringing your mind inwards to the heartbeat, to your breath, helps you to find that focus. So we're going to come and sit down for our third yoga pose, which is cow's face pose. So we're going to bring the right leg over the left, as if you're crossing your legs. But that's where it becomes different. We're going to start to draw the feet back. So your knees might be over each other, they might be far away from each other, that's okay. You're working with your body where it is today. If you find this really challenging, it's quite strong on the hips, then just bring your feet out. Come into this pose however your body allows you to do it. Either bring your hands to the floor or to your feet, whatever is accessible to you right now. Keeping a straight back, we're going to close our eyes for a moment. And this time I want you to draw your drishti inwards to that point between your eyebrows, with the eyes closed. If you prefer to do this with your eyes open, find your drishti on the floor in front of you. And we're going to really focus the mind now on your breath. This is a very balancing pose, because it's quite a challenge to balance out the 2 sides of our body in cow's face. You'll find that one hip is probably raised off the floor. You just want to mentally allow that side of your body to drop down towards the ground. Balance and focus, very intimately connected in our bodies and our minds. And what cow's face pose does is it allows us to notice the imbalance in our bodies, which is natural, it is always there. When we observe it, we can start to slowly, gradually readjust. Taking 2 more deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling. And again inhaling, trying to keep the spine tall. And exhaling. Opening your eyes, bringing your focus back to your yoga space, and let's cross over the legs the other way. Here's your moment to notice how this side of the body feels. Just be aware of your imbalances. And breathe. So we're going to close the eyes, find a tall back. Hands either on the feet or the floor. Try and find your comfort in this pose. Bringing your drishti internally to the point between your eyebrows. Relaxing the shoulders. Dropping that side of your body that is slightly lifted. But dropping it with no effort, just allowing the body to relax. Feel that wave of breath, of energy through your body as you breathe. Taking 2 more breaths. And last inhale and exhale. Releasing your legs. Just allow them to cross gently for a moment. Find that tall back. Relax your shoulders. Notice any stiffness in your neck. And take a deep exhale. So we're going to bring our bodies down now to the ground into a bridge pose. So we start standing for our external focus, and we're drawing our bodies and our focus down towards the earth, grounding our bodies, drawing our concentration inwards towards your breath. So for bridge pose, we're going to lift the hips, come onto your shoulders and interlace your hands underneath you, rolling onto the edges of your shoulders. Make sure your knees are over your ankles. And we're going to close our eyes again. This time I want you to draw your drishti back to that point between your eyebrows. Just for a few moments. And notice how this feels in bridge pose. Keeping your breath flowing deep from your belly. Feeling the rib cage expand as you inhale and exhale. You're going to open your eyes. And if it feels comfortable, bring your awareness and your focus, your gaze to your tummy. And notice how your belly moves as you breathe. Perhaps noticing the rise and the fall of your belly as you breathe in and out. Two more deep breaths, trying to relax the glutes in your bridge pose. Last inhale and exhale, bringing it down. And coming into our last yoga pose today, and that is our shoulder stand. So we're going to hug the knees into your belly, rock them around in a circular movement and the other way. And when you're ready, we're going to come up into our shoulder stand. So bringing the legs up, pointing the toes. This time our point of focus is our toes. Hands onto your back, drawing the legs up as high as you can, but still working within your comfort zone. So if it feels better for you to bring your legs lower, that might mean it's difficult to see your toes. So find another point of focus on your legs, maybe your knees. If your legs are high, you can keep your drishti on your toes. Breathing deeply. And only stay up as long as you can keep that focus, your drishti, on your chosen point on your body. Keeping our mental awareness on our breath. So if your thoughts wander off, bring your mind back to your breath. Just 3 more breaths here. And when you're ready, start to bring your legs down behind your head, and rocking it down, hugging your knees. Just for a moment, stay here, closing your eyes, noticing your breath, and rocking up to sit. Let's finish with our 3 breaths. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, looking up to your fingers. Exhaling back. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. To your heart. Namaste. Taking some of that focus and concentration that you created in your yoga practice into your day.